Hello there, Gemini. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Gemini for February of 2018. I am really pleased. We're getting into 2018 now. I want to tell y'all thank you first and foremost for this will be right now. February is 2 years of me doing YouTube videos, and I didn't think I'd make it through 3 months, let alone 2 years. But thank you all for supporting me. And the other things, a little announcement. I mean, I'm really pleased. We have way over 10,000 viewers, and to me, that's extremely surprising. I thought if 3 people found it, there would be 3 people. So I want to tell y'all thanks for your support. The other thing is the prayer class is up out there running. Everyone who bought it and has sent me really nice messages that told me about it, that they said it's really helping you. So I'm really glad. There's a little short YouTube video out there about it, and I'll have the sutras done for you. Hopefully they'll come out at either the end of this month or the beginning, hopefully sometime of February, or no, the end of January. This is January. And they'll come out in February, and I'll put a little video out explaining them to you. They're thought forms that we do in meditation that enhance your clear perceptions. Really good for people that are starting out with psychic development, or to really hone your skills if you've been in this for a lot of years. Also, it's very helpful for keeping them as clear as they are now. And what did I want to say? Oh, I've pulled 4 cards for the month. We'll use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together. Sorry, Gemini, I can't talk. You got really good cards for this month, and I keep looking at these cards and trying to tell you what I'm doing, and I'm thinking, wow, these are really good cards. I hope they keep coming up for everybody else. I kind of have a message I'm supposed to give you, and Spirit keeps telling me the whole time this is about follow through. We're going to go really far this month, but we want to follow through. It's like if we have a project that we're supposed to get complete, follow through. Make sure if we need information or data or something, follow through, follow up. Maybe if we get a project that's half completed dumped in our lap that a coworker didn't do, follow through, follow up. They keep saying this is a really excellent month for us. If we keep on our toes, and go with the flow, it's like putting together a puzzle where we get to create. And I don't do symbolism in my readings, but the puzzle is like the pieces, we get to cut them out and we get to create them and fill them in. Then it's our picture and our vision in the end result, instead of something someone else made and we're trying to reconstruct it. This month we're constructing our own picture. So follow through, follow up. If we need something, data, information, whatever it is, get it, okay? Because it's going to be to our benefit. Now, because I'm a empath, I speak as if I'm you during the readings, and so everybody out there, Gemini's named Frankie for the time of this reading, I guess. I believe you should watch your moon sign and rising sign, just basically because we get a lot more information when we watch them all, okay, together. Maybe something in this that, although I'd keep it if I were you, Gemini, just quite doesn't fit, for this month. And these are general readings. We have a couple words here, and they are interesting words too. Discernment, harmony, gratitude, integrity, and creativity. And I believe that word creativity is that puzzle. Like we have this vision in a picture, and we cut out the way all the puzzle pieces, and if there's one more thing in the very end we need to fill in, we slip in that piece. Our very first card here is the 4 of Rods, or Wands, however you want to say it, but this is the card that goes right here with harmony. perfect. With being grateful, perfect. This is when we have completed or finished everything that we kind of needed to do, and it gives us this, I can finally sit down, I can finally relax, I can, you know, I'm very happy. The money's finally going to come in. You know, if it didn't come yet, it's coming. The job is placed. I can enjoy my home. I may be fixing my home. It could be, let's just have a party. But everything feels balanced or harmonious around my life and in my world. It's like there's not a whole bunch of chaos and upset. And if there were, let's say that if there were, I'd be a really good listener. I'd be paying attention, and just paying attention to the people that love, care about me or whatever, being the good listener, not necessarily taking every opinion as my own, but being that good listener and not being unreasonable in any manner, because it brings this wonderful harmony and flow and balance into our home. I believe the word discernment very strongly is coming up, I think, for all of us, maybe, if we're working around work issues, if we're investing, we're retired, we're investing around that. Do we have the right people? Do we want to move our funds? Is there a higher return somewhere else that, if we weren't working, that was going to create, more value for us and get us maybe a little more luxury. Because when I see the Four of Wands, I always think, nice, like, oh, did I fix up my house? Did I buy a new house? Did I just get married and we're creating a home? That thing is harmony and gratitude. That card personified, because our next world or word comes with this world card, and that's gotta be our gratitude world, our creativity, our word rather. I'm getting those two, word and world, mixed up. This is when we have success in all of our endeavors. We are on top of the world. Our creativity, whatever it was we are doing, has finally come to fruition. Everything is kind of finalized and can let it down. This is new jobs, maybe new endeavors, new prospects, harmony in our lives. It's where we've done all the work. We're standing back and finally reaping the rewards. What is it that we wanted? Did we need the approval of this program for the program we were going to do? We got it. Just this really good feeling of gratitude once again around it. Now, the whole thing is about finally getting it together enough that I can sit down and relax. When you get this card, if you were getting married, maybe your partner has an excellent job, they're bringing steady income in, you can go buy the new house, go on the vacation, go do the things that you want. If it's not us getting the promotion, or maybe someone around us, it's really important that we keep on top of our game too with this card, because this is when everything we felt internally came up and came out into the external world, where we could see it, touch it, and feel it. And if we accept it, I don't know why they're saying that in that way. It's here. Let's accept it. Let's take it. We got this wonderful card, because the next card is the King of Pentacles. And to me, this King of Pentacles guy, this is guy, it can be male or female, okay? This is someone who is really, they say he's the prosperous merchant, right? This could be my boss at work. Now, these could be earth sign people, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but someone who is not only good with money, but has the ethics, the integrity, the wherewithal to invest it properly. Maybe it's a banker if we finally have enough saved to buy the new home with the World card and we're going to be happy in it with this Four of Wands. It could be something like that. The King of Pentacles, male or female, if it was a person coming in, it could be a banker, it could be my boss giving me a promotion, it could be my new partner, like husband, wife, or business partner that's really good with money, very successful in their attitude, very courageous when they take steps forward. They don't take steps that haven't been analyzed, where they got the data, the information, what they were telling us about the puzzle piece, and follow through. The King of Pentacles follows through. They know where the money's coming. They're in that position of power and wealth. They don't worship money, but they know what it can do for them. They don't worship the material world, but they know how it's usable and helpful, and it's a lot better to have it in our pocket, and be able to use it to serve and still be in that harmonious place with being grateful. I'll tell you one thing too, that word discernment, they're asking us kind of to watch around us, to what is going on, so we're not being taken off guard, because these cards can go both ways, so we want to make sure, because of the word integrity in there, we want, and in discernment at the same time, that we're staying at all times in our integrity. The King of Pentacles does. If it's something we need to use, of his particular qualities, that mature judgment, wise financial use of your finances, discernment certainly comes in hand. If he was reversed, he'd be using that discernment the wrong way, he wouldn't be using it at all. So they're asking that we have that. If this is someone that can help us, we go get the help. Creativity is one of the words. Do we have a vision? Cut that little piece out so it fits in the corner of our puzzle and it's complete, right? Because our next card, right, is the High Priestess. What a beautiful card. That's when we go within our psychic insight is really finely tuned this month. So go within. Sometimes with the High Priestess, we'll want to sit with ourselves, maybe meditate on, what is it, what shape or what piece or shape or picture do I want to put in that puzzle? Sit with myself for a little bit. What would complete that vision I have of when I'm on top of the world with her? Okay? The other thing about the High Priestess, and I always say this to you guys, is she knows all. That our soul knows all. The High Priestess knows all. She doesn't speak all. She actually is the keeper of secrets. So if there's something I'm seeing, portion of my vision, I'd be using my discernment about who I tell and why I'm telling them, If I'm just talking, and we're us Geminis, we just talk, just to talk sometimes, because that's our nature, we're congenial. We don't want all of our information out there, because we're completing our vision, our puzzle. We're making those last little pieces that go in so they fit right into the space we made for them. She is the ultimate of using our spirit to manifest in the physical plane. She tells us what is our next step. Where do we need to do, or where do we need to go? Where do we need to grow? But she's good at keeping her lip zipped, okay? um, follow through. She's good at keeping her lip zipped. You know, with that World card and the King of Pentacles, maybe there's only certain people. If it's I'm going to get um, handed this big project at work, you know, or maybe she says, because these are general readings, maybe I got this hid inside of me. He or she's going to ask me to marry him, or I got this hid inside me. They're going to approach me for the promotion at work. Am I going to go around telling everybody, I just got this feeling? No, I'm not. Not with the High Priestess. I'm going to take that time. I'm going to close the blinds for her, shut off the phone, you know, for a little bit, and take the time to put that vision together and to keep it for myself, you know, or within me, or inclusive only to those I have discerned are worthy of my trust. Okay? Because our next card here is the Magician. So I know, Gemini, we're going for it here. The Magician is fresh new start. It's a number 1. Fresh new starts, fresh new beginnings, you know, completion, the ability to manifest that which I know in my spirit into the physical world. Yet all the tools I need to do that are there, right in front of me. Everything I need is there to make this manifestation that's going to make me feel on top of the world, give me that harmony and balance in my home, allow me to use my creativity, allow me to jump in the car and go on a new vacation or whatever it is. The Magician possesses the ability to manifest. That with the High Priestess, the World, and the King of Pentacles, and the Happy Home card here, what more could we want? I mean, we have it. We can put it together this month. There's one thing, always with the Magician. I always tell you guys this. The tools are there. Use your discernment. What tools do I need? Do not, the Magician means I am here, I am capable, I am willing to manipulate that which I need to manifest. Manipulation is good if we are not manipulating people. We are manipulating ourselves. You use, you know, to produce the thing we want, that follow through. You use the Magician to use the Magician in a wrong manner, comes back and bites us in the butt. If we're, you know, doing anything that is out of our integrity, the cards work both ways, you know. Like looking at someone, this is what's popping in my head, looking at someone else's project, or they told me something, like they're telling us with the High Priestess, keep your mouth, your lip zipped. The High Priestess doesn't say it all. The Magician doesn't either, but maybe I caught a glimpse of somebody else's project. I'm not going to go into the boss and say, I have this great idea for the project. I know it's theirs. That would be using those tools wrongly, you know, but if it's mine, it's there. The Magician is there. That will help me. The Magician is the most creative in the entire of all the cards. If we think about it like that, the Magician brings forth in the earth plane that which he has visualized in his mind. The Magician creates the final piece of the vision. The Magician follows through on what is being shown to him in order to finish that creation. I am so excited for you, you know. I was thinking when I looked down at these cards, I was like, wow, wow, we kind of really got it, you know. Are we going to go for this or that? Is it at work? Is it, you know, new relationship? Is it the old relationship made new? All of these things are right here, you know, right there this month to really start aiming for it or really bring it. I don't even want to say aim for it because the feeling around it is just keep my focus on it, because there's one thing the Magician and the High Priestess also and the King of Pentacles are good at. It's focus. Focus. They know what they are focusing on, and they do not lose that focus, So if you're going to fulfill a responsibility or somebody, you have to complete it. I mean, with those words, and use our discernment at all times and stay in our integrity. It's going to give us a reason to be grateful. It's going to give us harmony. It's going to give us all of these things, that we are. Crap. You can't make this up. I am serious, Gemini. Do you know what our card is from the angels? What do you desire? That's not even a joke. Not with these cards laying on that you can't. I'm like, really? Yeah, really. Everything we're talking about. I want to still stress, like, once again, that follow through, how I feel like a big puzzle in my mind and pieces are coming together, but it's my puzzle. So I know where the piece fits. Use that High Priestess for it. We're getting it. Wow. It says, you now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desire, know that you're ready and deserving of them, and they will rush into your life as if by magic. Holy Minga, Gemini, what are we doing this month? This is pretty interesting. Let's see what it says. It says this card comes to you because you've been waiting for external signs of what you should do next. That crazy puzzle piece they're showing me in my, or puzzle they're showing in my head, but it wasn't the puzzle from somebody else created. I'm trying to figure where the pieces are. It's a puzzle I created, and I have the piece. It says, the angels say that the answer comes from inside of you, High Priestess. You must decide what you want before anything can change. The magician has to know what it's creating. Carve out time to meditate upon your true desires, heart's desires, and know that you deserve the best, as we all do. The alternative meanings are: use affirmations, positive visualization to manifest your desire, clarify your desire, focus. Focus, focus, focus. Release any guilt or fear regarding asking for what you want. We can have whatever it is we want, as long as we are within that integrity, as long as we are not harming. We can have whatever it is that we choose. If we want the neighbor's house, that's not really going to work for us unless the neighbor's selling their house. If we want their house and we kind of force them out, that's not going to work for us. Then we'll have a white elephant, right? And it won't be just the one standing in the middle of the living room. I am really excited for us this month, so let's get on the stick and go for it. Well, Gemini, that's our reading for February, and I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, shares, and your subscribes and comments. I appreciate each and every comment. I read all of them, and thank you for watching these YouTubes once again for the last 2 years. And I want to say, if anybody wants to know more about me, all of the information's down below at the website, or if you want to set an appointment with me, all of the information to be able to do that is over at the website, which is down below the screen in the About section. And to everybody I've met through this last 2 years of doing these YouTube videos, and to all of you I've met through doing 28 years of readings, almost 29 now, I want to tell you all, it's been an honor, a privilege to serve you, and I hopefully will see you back here next month. Bye-bye.